The book of Genesis, chapter 14. Then this, Amraphel, king of Shinar, Arioch, king of Elasar, Kedorlaomer, king of Elam, and Tidal, king of Goin, went off to war to fight Bera, king of Sodom, Birsha, king of Gomorrah, Shinnah, king of Admah, Shemeber, king of Zeboim, and the king of Bela, that is Zoar. This second group of kings, the attack came together at the valley of Siddim, that is the South Sea. They had been under the tomb of Kedorlaomer for 12 years. In the 13th year, they revolted. In the 14th year, Kedorlaomer and the kings allied with him set out and defeated the Rephaim in Ashtaroth, Karnaim, the Zuzim in Ham, the Amin in Shaveh Kiriataim, and the Horites in the hill country of Sur, as far as El Parah on the far edge of the desert. On their way back, they stopped at En Mizpah, that is Kadesh, and conquered the whole region of the Amalekites, as well as that of the Amorites, who lived in Hazazon Tamar. That's when the king of Sodom marched out with the king of Gomorrah, the king of Admah, the king of Zeboim, and the king of Bela, that is Zoar. They drew up in a battle formation against their enemies in the valley of Siddim, against Kedorlaomer, king of Elam, Tidal, king of Goin, Amraphel, king of Shinar, and Arioch, king of Elasar, 4 kings against 5. The valley of Siddim was full of tar pits. When the kings of Sodom and Gomorrah fled, they fell into the tar pits. But the rest escaped into the mountains. The 4 kings captured all the possessions of Sodom and Gomorrah, all their food and equipment, and went on their way. They captured Lot, Abram's nephew, who was living in Sodom at the time, taking everything he owned with them. A fugitive came and reported to Abram the Hebrew. Abram was living at the oaks of Mamre, the Amorite brother of Eshcol and Aner. They were allies of Abram. When Abram heard that his nephew had been taken prisoner, he lined up his servants, all of them born in his household. There were 318 of them, and chased after the captors all the way to Dan. Abram and his men split into small groups and attacked by night. They chased them as far as Hobah, just north of Damascus. They recovered all the plunder, along with the nephew Lot and his possessions, including the women and the people. After Abram returned from defeating Kedorlaomer and his allied kings, the king of Sodom came out to greet him in the valley of Shaveh, the king's valley. Melchizedek, king of Salem, brought out bread and wine. He was priest of the high God, and blessed him. Blessed be Abram by the high God, creator of heaven and earth, and blessed be the high God who handed your enemies over to you. Abram gave him 1/10 of all the recovered plunder. The king of Sodom said to Abram, "Give me back the people, but keep all the plunder for yourself." But Abram told the king of Sodom, "I swear to God, the high God, creator of heaven and earth, the solemn oath that I'll take nothing from you, not so much as a thread or a shoestring. I'm not going to have you go around saying, 'I made Abram rich.' Nothing for me other than what the young man ate and the share of the men who went with me, Aner, Eshcol, and Mamre. They're to get their share of the plunder."